So today we're looking at one of TechMan's Dynamics editions. This is the real-time dashboards for Power BI, and we're going to focus on the sales dashboard.
Okay, so TechMan have produced an edition which enables you to push data directly from Nav into Power BI online. Our edition will enable you to select various fields from specific tables, add calculated fields to those tables, so look up to other tables, create relationships between tables, to create your data sets, and also to add measures to your data sets as well, just as you would do in Power BI desktop application. So what I'm going to show you is how you can see the real-time push of sales order directly to a Power BI online dashboard. Okay?
So that's our key difference, isn't it? It's real time.
Absolutely, it's real time.
Rather than being limited to the 8 times a day.
Yes.
On
So in this, what's happening here is we're pushing data into Power BI online rather than pulling data into Power BI online. So when you're pulling the data in, you've published a data set and reports from Power BI desktop into Power BI online, and then you set up a schedule refresh. So with your Pro account, you're able to refresh your data up to 8 times a day, maximum once every hour. So there's limitations as to how often your dashboards are refreshed. With this version, what we're able to do is you'll be able to see updates up to every minute. You can change the schedule. So say if you wanted to see updates every hour, you could push the data every hour or every day and so on. But the great thing here is we can see our dashboards being updated every minute. So as orders are coming in, you can have a dashboard up on the screen and it'll show you what the orders are coming in. On your left hand side, you can see a dashboard we've created. So you've got total orders today, for instance, your sales amount, your number of order lines, your item quantity, and so on, and some statistics as to who you're selling to, the salesperson who's making the sales, the items that are being sold.
And we would provide this as a finished item for the customer?
Yes, we can. We've got various options here. One where we can sell the customer just the edition, so they can go off and create their data sets and then create their reports. Or we can provide an option where we obviously give them the edition, but we also give them pre-defined data sets and reports as well. So something, for instance, for the sales orders, we can provide that for them.
So out of the box, they've got a working dashboard then?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Absolutely. So the other thing I wanted to say was obviously the other thing that you also have is being able to define how often your data is pushed out to Power BI online, but also how often it's purged. So say if you only wanted to see daily orders, you can set up a job queue to purge your data every night, and you get a fresh dashboard every day basically. Or you might want to purge every week or even every hour. It all depends on yourself.
Okay, so it's very flexible.
Yes. Okay, so on our right hand side here we've got the Navision sales order page, and on the left hand here we have our dashboard. So what you will see, for instance, if you look at this here, the total sales orders today is currently 14, and we're going to add a new sales order. So let's say new. Okay, let's just select any customer. Okay, and we're going to select an item. So let's buy a touring bicycle, and we want one quantity. Okay, so basically we've added one line there, and as the job queue runs every minute, you will see the total orders today increase by 1.
So I won't need to do anything, the dashboard will just auto-refresh on a
right.
minute-by-minute basis?
That's right.
And I could share this dashboard with colleagues that have also got
That's right. You can share this dashboard with any colleagues within your own organisation.
Would they need to have a Pro account?
So basically there are certain limitations to having the free account. With the free, you can still share this dashboard with users that have a free account, but it all depends on the amount of data you're actually pushing into Power BI Online. With a free account, I believe there's limitations of something like 10,000 pushes every hour. And there's a limitation as to how many pushes you can do on every single push out to Power BI Online. So it all depends on how much activity you have in your organization. If you go beyond that limit, then it's classed as an enterprise dashboard, in which case you can only share enterprise dashboards with pro account users. Okay, so you can see instantly, well, not instantly, every minute, the sales orders are, it's gone up by 1, the sales amount has gone up, and the number of lines. There we go. So in here you can see the company that we actually created the order for as well. Okay, so you can see, this could be a great advantage for a lot of companies, where they might want the dashboard up on the wall and they want to be constantly seeing what's going on with their sales.
And if you want to see different bits of data in the cards at the top, we can reconfigure that.
Absolutely.
And if you want to see different tables giving you different parameters, we can configure that.
Exactly. So that is basically a dashboard, and each of those tiles have been pinned into that dashboard from our report here, which is the daily sales orders. So we've got a number of different tiles there, you can see here. So all of these are basically pinned into that dashboard there. Okay. Now, so as well as this, I mean, there's great possibilities for using this addition. Some of the ones that we use for instance, here we have the manufacturing, so the actual against the planned dashboard, so you can, constantly see what's going on with your manufacturing.
So the same idea, just not in the sales context. We're getting data from Nav on a 1-minute refresh, and we're pulling it through into a dashboard in Power BI.
That's right, yeah, just using different tables, right? So you've got manufacturing by date, by item. Okay, we've also got that we've been looking at things like the mobile activity, so your handhelds. So you can see the activity by the type of activity. You can see, how many picks by user, outstanding activity lines, and so on. Anything that you want to monitor on your mobile handhelds. So the number of picks per hour, the number of picks per user, the number of picks per device, the current status of devices, who's logged onto your device. We can monitor all this. Another really exciting thing that we've been looking at is also the sort of warehouse, the heat maps. So, for example, in this here, if you just give it a chance to refresh, we have a warehouse. And this warehouse has got your various zones, similar to what you have in Nav, okay? And you can see that the colour of these areas will change according to the current quantity in those bins. So if it's at the right level, it will be green. If it's over the maximum, it might be blue. If it's under the minimum quantity, it'll go red. So, you can see where the most activity is going on. And as, products are coming into the warehouse and products are going out, you can see how the items are moving around the warehouse.
Again, on a 1-minute refresh or whatever interval that you choose.
Yes, absolutely.
Can you choose a different refresh frequency if you were running a sales dashboard and a warehouse dashboard?
Yes, every single dashboard, or we would call it a data set, has its own frequency settings. So I hope that's you found that interesting, and I think it's a great product.
It's definitely looking very flexible and will give me real-time information at my fingertips.
Yeah.
Cool, thank you.